arrived in colonial Williamsburg, and we are parked here in a parking garage near the downtown area. We looked into tickets to see inside some of the attractions, and it was going to cost us $260 for one-day tickets for our family, which seemed a little crazy steep. So we opted to just come and see what we can see for free. The town is open to walk around in for free. You just can't go in some of the buildings unless you pay for tickets. We actually got tickets later for Busch Gardens for 2 days to Busch Gardens and the water park for less per day than it would have cost for 1 day here for the attractions at Williamsburg. So maybe if you have more money or fewer kids, then it might be a little more affordable, but for us, we're just going to take the cheap route. Oh, are you guys hot? Yeah. It is not actually that hot temperature-wise, but it is crazy humid right now, isn't it? So how's it feel to be in the town square on public display? You like it?
No.
No? Is this a good punishment for people, you think? Yeah. What do you guys do to get stuck in there?
I stole a piece of bread.
Uh-oh. Were you hungry? I guess that's okay.
I stole a horse.
You stole a horse? Was it a good horse or was it worth it?
It kicked me.
It kicked you? Well, you shouldn't steal horses. Look what happened to you. Now you're stuck out here.
Erected in 1715, the magazine was colonial Virginia storehouse for guns, ammunition, and military supplies. The actual British governor Dunmore on the night of April 20th to 21st, 1775, removing gunpowder belonging to the colony, had stopped the revolution in Virginia.
Kids found the wig maker shop. Pick one out for me. Which one do you think I should wear?
You should wear the one with top center.
The top center?
Wear that one.
Which one? You want that one?
Has some nice curls.
Nice curls on that one. This is the historic capital of Virginia here back in the day where Thomas Jefferson, Patrick Henry, George Mason, and others, they all were representatives or governors or whatnot here and made laws, and this is where they decided to declare independence and the Revolutionary War started, one of the places. According to what I read, this tree is transplanted here in the 1930s, and it was probably put here when they did the whole revamp of this colonial Williamsburg area. It's not from the colonial days itself, but it's still pretty huge and provides some nice, much needed shade from this crazy heat here. Because it's extremely hot outside, and also because we're thrifty people, we are eating our picnic lunch in our car with the air conditioner on. A lot of these touristy places for a 6-person family, the prices are astronomical to eat, so we often bring our own lunches. And maybe sometimes we'll go out for dinner if it's not convenient to go back to the camper, but we try to save money where we can. Yep, how excited are you, Nolan?
Super excited.
We are at Water Country USA here in Williamsburg, Virginia, and we are going to our family's first water park that we've ever gone to all together. Some of the other girls went when they were smaller. I guess we did go to Great Wolf Lodge. First outdoor water park. So we're pretty excited about this. It's part of a 2-day pass thing with Busch Gardens that we purchased on their website for a decent deal. So everybody's excited to get wet in this crazy heat that we've been enduring for the past couple of weeks. Nolan, what kind of a thing do you want to do first?
Water slide. Water slide.
Water slides.
Any water slide. Any. Let's go on the water.
Really awesome day today at Water Country USA. It was great to beat the heat with the water. Didn't get much video of us doing actual water slides because it's kind of hard to bring your camera on those kinds of rides, but we did have an awesome time. What did you think, Nolan?
So there's this one ride. It's like you walk up this really long staircase, and then you go into the tube, and then it rides you down. And there's like these super cool tunnels that you go through, and it's super fun.
Awesome. Did you guys have an awesome time?
Yes. Yeah.
What was your favorite thing?
The giant enormous one that goes black.
Yeah, I went to the same one. I feel like it was terrifying, but fun. Yeah.
What did you like, Kylie?
I really liked the one. It was like probably like the craziest one that like had several people on around. And then I really liked the one with the lights in it.
The disco ride. That was pretty fun too.
And then I went on the one that was like literally straight drop, and that one was scary.
Yeah, I think we're all worn out though. A lot of walking around on our bare feet on the concrete. Lots of steps, lots and lots of steps. So we're gonna go back and get a good night's rest and call it a night early tonight for once.
This one was my favorite because it's kind of like a straight drop, and it like went like up.
Yeah, that looks like an awesome one.
It was really scary, but it was also really fun.
Cool. We are in Machicomoco State Park, and this is where we've set up our base camp for the Williamsburg, Virginia area. After our stay at Assateague, where we had no electrical hookups and kind of sweltered in the crazy humidity around here, it was nice to get back to a place where there is electrical hookups. Originally, we were just going to stay here for a few nights and go to Williamsburg and Busch Gardens one day, and then we were going to head north back towards West Virginia and stay there for a bit before heading on home. But we've been kind of worn out from the heat and everything, and we just kind of wanted to chill in some nice cool air conditioning, so we extended our stay here a couple more nights, and we're gonna use that to see a couple more places we wouldn't have otherwise. And also we got 2-day passes, one day at Busch Gardens and one day at the water park, Water Country USA. So by extending our stay, we get to do a few more things and kind of relax and slow our pace down a little bit from what we had been doing. And after we leave here, then we'll head straight back to Indiana.
Or 264, reports within Chesapeake toward the Bowers Hill area. Give them a call. Oh, we have a brand new flash flood warning, by the way.
We just had a storm roll through the area here in Virginia and left quite a lake surrounding our camper. There's also been multiple tornado warnings in the nearby area, so we're just kind of sitting pat watching our phones and the TV to see what the weather is going to do from here. It's been kind of a low-key day. We haven't done much, haven't even left the camper, and it's been raining most of the afternoon. So we're just going to sit tight for a bit and see how things shake out and see if we get to do anything today.
Okay, no one can see it.
I found a little fiddler crab in our campground by the bathrooms.
Cool.
We are in Yorktown, Virginia. This is where the last battle of the Revolutionary War was fought. And since the rain stopped, we decided to come and check out what we can see down here. And we're at the edge of the York River, which leads right out to Chesapeake Bay behind me there. And there's this area called Cornwallis Cave. It says that initially Yorktown was laid out above the bluffs, but the thin strip of ground here between the water and the cliff was essential to the town's commercial life. These facilities and the excellent harbor provided Cornwallis, the British general, an area to establish his base at Yorktown in the summer of 1781. Back here is a little area called Cornwallis's Cave. It looks like as the Americans and French moved in, it forced Cornwallis to seek shelter inside this cave under the bluff. Something they maybe used to store things in, or what? Back here is the cave that supposedly Cornwallis himself sought shelter in. The cave is pretty deep, and there's actually multiple rooms. There's another room over here. Oh wow, there's a bunch of tunnels that go back deep in there. Interesting. Tavern from back in the day. Looks like this is where the battlefield was out here. The earthen mounds appear to be a fortification of some type, maybe for the Americans. It says don't tread on me, so that was an American saying, so I bet that's who used these. This monument here memorializes the victory of Yorktown. Even though the Declaration of Independence declared our independence from Britain, it wasn't actually won till here in Yorktown in 1781, so 5 years later, till we officially were free from Britain. They actually wanted to build this monument right after the battle, but it took 100 years for it to actually happen. And it's topped with the Lady Liberty at the top. So the final treaty of peace between Britain and the new United States was actually in 1783. So after everything, that was probably the final official date that the United States was truly free and independent from Great Britain. This church here in Yorktown said it was built in 1697.